Stonecrest Lives Matter. What's up, guys? Back at it again. Man, I have every reason to think and believe that as black folks in America, we doomed. That we are doomed. Let me tell you what I mean by that, man. When you look at our so-called communities, women are leading the community. And what they're saying is that we have to, because black men ain't stepping up to the plate. When a lot of our young black males are getting banged up, you know, incarcerated. A lot of them have joined or are a part of the alphabet community. And the ones who really know their value, a lot of them are single. A lot of them are single. Some of them done got their passports and, you know, they ain't outside the race. You can't fault the brothers for knowing their value, regardless of who they date. But what I will say is, a lot of the black boys that are being incarcerated, part of the alphabet community, they've been raised by single moms. And that's not me pointing the finger. That's the truth. You can't argue the truth. You can't argue the truth. They've been raised by single moms. Single moms made a decision. They made a choice. They made a choice to say, you know what, we'll trade our men for doggone government incentives, government doggone subsidies, and, you know, government allowances. You know? That's what many of them have done. Not just that. A lot of black women go out and have babies with dudes later to resent the dude. So they have a baby with the dudes first. Then as they get to know the dude, they realize they don't like him and they can't bond with that dude. Now they resent the dude. Like, make it make sense. And then the minute you talk about it, you know, point the finger, they point the finger, play the blame game. Don't want to be held accountable. Don't want to be held accountable. A lot of our young black boys are being raised by single moms. And that's not no diss. That's not me dissing the single moms. It's just, if women are controlling sex, meaning who they get to mate with and have babies with, then they choosing these same very dudes who they saying are up to no good. They choosing them. Right? They choosing them. They not saying, you know what, hey man, I'm gonna save it and wait for marriage to doggone have a child, and once I'm gonna wait to get a husband. They not doing that. They not doing that. They going out and they doggone, it's hookup culture. You know, let's hook up, slam bam, thank you ma'am. You know, pump and dump. They gone. The men are doing it. Well, not the males are doing it. The dudes, not the men. Not the men. It's a difference. All right, let's be clear. It's a difference between the boys and the men. So we'll say males. The males are doing it and the females are doing it. All right. So when you look at the unrealistic list that women have in order to submit to a man, I mean, it's unrealistic. Unrealistic. It's sad. And so here we are. You know, women should be led by their husbands. First, they should be led by their fathers. The father should have to go through the Most High God. All right? Boom, boom, boom. That chain, what is it? 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 11. verse 3, if I recollect correctly. Go behind me. Check out 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 11. And also check out verse 13. I want to say 2 or 3. Just read all of it. Read all of it. Read all of it. You know, when it comes to, you know, if that's your religion, you know, and that's your source, you know, and that's what you follow, you know. A lot of women, oh yeah, I'm Christian. But they don't follow their Bible, right? A lot of them are masculine, you know. They want to be in control. They want to tell the man how to lead. Dude, what? And you a Christian? Man, it don't even make any sense, man. It don't make any sense. But anyway, man, yeah, man, our community is in trouble. Big time trouble. So it's one thing to say you gotta fight and battle the system, this machine, but you gotta battle and fight the women too. A lot of them, doggone, you know, like. And let's talk about something that's controversial and it's sensitive, but the conversation have to be had. Let's talk about abortion. Men not having abortions. It's women. So if we were at 11%, right? Meaning, you know, the blacks here in America, if we make it up of 11%, right? We'll say 13%, right? Between 11 and 13%. We've been stagnant for at least 50 years at 11%. And so you got to ask yourself, is it mass incarceration? Or are women aborting these babies? They having babies and they killing them. They killing them. That's what it is. If it was alive inside of you and you aborted, you killed the baby. Right? And then, I mean, like I say, you know, sensitive, you know, to some, you know. But when it comes to the facts and having these conversations, man, we in big trouble, man. You know, and like I say, you know, a lot of times, you know, a lot of stuff that we, you know, sign off on, oh, they was young, let them be young, you know, we was young. Hey, look, man, once you know better, you do better, man. That's all I can tell you, man. The more you learn, just do the best until you know better. And once you learn better, you do better. Men and women. White, black, Asian, Mexican, doggone, regardless, you do better. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what's going on in our community, man. We are our own worst enemy out here. We are our own worst enemy due to our choices. So a lot of times, you know, like I say, man, a lot of us, we know the problem. We talk about the problem all the time. Now we got to offer a solution. Group economics. Work together. You know, start off respecting one another, you know. Or respect the people you can respect, man. And slowly but surely, you know, to build your tolerance up. And each one teach one. We got to do something. Because we waiting on the magic to happen. What's the magic? What's the magic stone, Chris? We waiting for somebody to come out of the sky and just fix all our problems. And we not do nothing. We waiting on somebody to come out of the sky, come fix our problems, and meanwhile we sit and do nothing. When we can fix our situations. We can fix our situation. We're not incompetent. A lot of us are just lazy and spoiled, and that outside interference keep on brainwashing the people and poisoning the children. Let's sign Cardi B. Let's sign a Megan Thee Stallion. Let's sign a Nicki Minaj. Let's sign a Glorilla. Let's sign a Lotto. And look at the message. Look at the dress code and look at the message that's being conveyed. Now, of course, all these females who I just blasted, And I'm like, shoot, we getting our bag, we getting our money, we just doing what we got to do. So it ain't just the females neither, all right? Look at the drill music, all right? The majority of the rap music, toxic. It's toxic. And you know what's crazy? When I was younger, shit, I used to try to rap too. Shoot, 15, 20 years ago, I tried to rap too. Sure did. I'm like, shoot, man, if I can get me one single out there, I can infiltrate, I can make some music of quality. I just want to get my foot in the door. That was really my mentality. And I'm like, wait a minute. It's too much of it going on already. Sure, I don't belong. And I thank God, you know, it didn't happen for me. I really do. It clearly wasn't for me, you know. But when I look at all of the poison and what we're doing to ourselves, oh man, the scheming, the scamming, the doggone perpetuating doggone illiteracy, the degenerate doggone thugs, so-called gangsters, poison, 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 poison. And we doing it. Sure, when I look at my 94% African American community, it's us who trashing the place. It's our people who robbing the black businesses. City of Stonecrest spent $250,000 on Salem Park. At the end of the day, still got the youngsters that come there and want to smoke their weed while the children playing, drink alcohol, break bottles out there at the pavilion. We ain't gonna never have nothing. We ain't gonna never have nothing that way. So it's us. It's us. Our community is in trouble, hurting real bad. Many of us are programmed. Don't you know, if 25% of the people start growing vegetables and owning fruit trees, we can get back to barter system and learn how to feed ourselves. If each one teach one, we can start educating ourselves, passing the knowledge around, making it cool. Same way we make other things cool. Back when Say It Loud, I'm black and I'm proud, everybody was glad to be black. Wearing they doggone African clothes, dashikis, all that stuff right there was making it cool. Once those corporations jumped in and started finding the doggone most ignorant people they can find to sign to give money to, start bringing down the community real bad, man. Let's find the doggone, the ones who least educated, who making that ranky-dank music, that kill music, that poison music, walk around half-naked music, disrespect your elders music. Let's sign them, put the money behind them. It's agenda. The enemy still have a, excuse me, the enemy still have an agenda. And we at war, spiritual warfare. A lot of people think going to war, you know, involve guns. You got chemicals, biological warfare, silent weapons for quiet wars. Been at war for a long time. We need to stick together and work together. To be continued. Yeah, so where was I? Grand Rising. But yeah, so when it comes to the alphabet community, you know, a lot of women support it. Say, oh look, yeah, it's progressive, you know, we're progressive. They support it. And you know, back when I was coming up, you know, you had gay men, and you know, they was in their own world, meaning they found the mate, you know, they just kept to their mate, and it was just their thing. They didn't go around and well, I think you had some, it was very few that tried to convince you they was a lady. You know what I mean? And that's one thing to say, okay, you know, here's a gay guy that likes another gay guy, and that's what they engage in. But it's another thing to say, I'm a man, or we know you to be a man, but then you trying to pose as a lady, you know. So yeah, man, between abortion, this whole alphabet, LGBTQ plus, our numbers are stagnant, you know what I'm saying? They're not moving. So that means we're not producing. And for the ones that are producing, like I say, you got the females out having babies, you know what I'm saying, and decide, you know what I mean, hey, I ain't ready to be a mother, I'm not married, and then, you know, they abort the baby, and, you know, they kill the baby, you know. And yeah, that's what we up against, man. And so a lot of our leaders are entertainers. And what's crazy is how the women lead the community, because when you have somebody the size of George Floyd, rest in peace to him, you know what I mean, to be on the ground and call for his mom, not his dad, not one of his homeboys. He called for his mom. He's a grown-ass man. Called for his mom. I mean, even when you watch the movies, and Baby Boy, Tyrese, when Van Rain grabbed him, he called for his mom. Now, had his mom came, she didn't have the brute strength to get doggone, you know what I'm saying, to get whatchamacallit, get Van Rains up off of him. If George Floyd's mom was there, man, she ain't have the strength to get doggone, you know what I'm saying, doggone 12 up off of him. But, you know, like I said, yeah, so no disrespect to single moms, man, doing what they have to do, you know what I mean, and being a backbone. But, you know, again, if it had to go back to following that spiritual or religious structure, then of course, you know, you got God, the Lord, the man, the woman, and then the woman over the children. You know, so shout out to all of the women who, you know, who doing what they have to do, you know. But let's be clear also, you know, when it comes to decision making, a lot of women still need to be held accountable, you know, especially during this day and time when it comes to equality, you know. But you know, it'll be dope if they had like a TV show, or you know what I mean, where basically successful guys go out and try to, you know, like successful gentlemen go out and try to talk to young women and see how they get treated, like, you know, just, you know, as a regular person. Like, basically, a female not knowing that this person is rich or very successful or established, and the guy go out, you know, and conduct himself as a gentleman, you know, and try to get at the female, and see, and you know, see how, just to see the response of most females, meaning when a good guy approach or when a decent man approach, you know what I mean? A man, not no boy, or not just no any male, but a man. A lot of time, man, they get shot down, man. They want the knuckleheads. It's been clear, it's been proven year after year, especially in the black community. Well, I'm gonna say Western world. I'm gonna say Western world because it ain't just black women. I mean, like for real, Western world. You know what I mean? But yeah, back to the point though, man. Yeah, we hurting out here. We hurting, man. Stay positive. You know, it start with you, the individual. You know, be the change you want to see. And like I say, it's nothing new, man. It's been going on quite some time. You know, it's just, again, you know, each one teach one, and everybody play their part to the best of their ability to, you know, so we can get through this, because it's rough, man. It's rough. It's what we're doing ourselves at this point, man. And like I say, it's a lot of clones out here. You know, you see the people with the same skin that's not kin. You think they can because of the skin, and it's not. So be careful. We got some work to do. Group economics is very important. Group economics, supporting one another, being positive, supporting one another. Just because you meet good people, that don't mean you take advantage of them, male or female. You don't just take advantage of them. You know, be respectful. Look out for one another. And that's another thing too, man. I get tired of y'all females, man. You know what I mean? You know, y'all saying chivalry dead, but when a guy can do something as simple as holding the door, you just walk in and don't even have enough manners to say thank you. Man, y'all cut that out, man. And y'all teach y'all daughters better, man. Y'all knock that off, man. Cut that out, man. Cut that out. And see, I ain't even got to yell at you or curse at you, but cut it out. Because a lot of y'all doing it like too often. You know what I mean? And then the minute something go left, you know, you in harm's way, and you'll want a guy to jump in and protect you. That's just, it's amazing how that works, man. You want a guy's protection, you know, but you want to disrespect the man. Disrespect him, you know what I mean, and be ugly and be nasty, you know what I mean, but I want him to do this and you're supposed to do this. Man, knock it off, man. All right, man, that's my time, man. Over and out. To be continued.